If you're preparing for the arrival of MAVUIKA, the Pyro Archon of Natlan, it's time to start pre-farming to ensure she's ready to shine on your team as soon as she's released. MAVUIKA will be a 5-star character who wields a claymore and promises to be one of the strongest Pyro users. So let's break down everything you need to know to level her up completely, max out her talents, and equip her with the best artifacts. If you want to pull for your favorite character and don't have Primo gems, with Lootbar.gg you can save up to 23% on the current banners compared to the official channel, plus get an additional 8% discount coupon for new users. I'm buying the 6,480 Genesis Crystal Pack for just $80 instead of $100 in-game. All I need to do is enter my UID and select a server, since all top-ups go through the official server. I received double the Genesis Crystal for my first purchase and saved $20 in under 2 minutes. Trusted by thousands of gamers, Lootbar has over 17,000 5-star reviews and offers fast, reliable service. Just visit lootbar.gg, click the link in the description or pinned comment, make your purchase and watch the crystals appear in your account in seconds. Before we continue, I'd like to ask that if you enjoy staying up to date with all the latest Genshin news, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It really helps the channel grow and motivates me to bring more content for you. Additionally, if you play and enjoy Honkai Star Rail, don't forget to check out my new channel about the game. The link is in the description. Thank you. To begin with, let's talk about Ascension Materials. You will need 168 Withering Purpurblooms, a local specialty of Natlan found in the Ochkanatlan region. These flowers have a 48-hour respawn time, so start farming early or ask friends for help in their worlds to speed up the process. Additionally, you will need 46 Gold-Inscribed secret source cores, which are dropped by the world boss Secret Source Automaton, configuration device, located underground east of the People of the Springs tribe in Natlan. For Pyro gems, you'll need 1 Sliver, 9 Fragments, 9 Chunks, and 6 Gemstones. These materials can be obtained by defeating Pyro bosses such as the Pyro Hypostasis, Primo Geovishap, or other element-related bosses. Another essential material is whistles, which come in 3 variations. You'll need 18 Sentry's wooden whistles, 30 Warriors metal whistles, and 36 Saurian-Crowned Warriors golden whistles. These are dropped by Sauriform tribal warriors scattered across Natlan. Additionally, prepare around 419 experience books and approximately 2.1 million Mora for Ascensions to bring MAVUIKA to level 90. Now onto talents. To maximize MAVUIKA's abilities, you'll need books from the Contention series, 9 Teachings of Contention, 63 Guide to Contention, and 114 Philosophies of Contention. These books can be farmed in the Blazing Ruins domain in Natlan on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. MAVUIKA's talents are also needed whistles. You'll need 18 Sentry's wooden whistles, 66 Warriors metal whistles, and 93 Saurian-Crowned Warriors golden whistles. You'll also need an exclusive material dropped by a new weekly boss that will be introduced in version 5.3. Unfortunately, it's not possible to farm this item before the patch. And of course, don't forget the 3 Crowns of Insight to max out her talents and an additional 5 million Mora for the entire process. If you plan to get MAVUIKA's signature weapon to fully ascend 1,000 blazing suns from level 1 to 90, you will need a variety of materials that can be farmed across Natlan. These include blazing sacrificial hearts in their 4 variations, 5 Terror, 14 Hesitance, 14 Resolve, and 6 Splendor. These materials are obtained from the Natlan Ancient Watchtower domain on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Additionally, you will require 15 Juvenile Fangs, 23 Seasoned Fangs, and 27 Tyrant's Fangs, dropped by Natlan Saurians, which are specific enemies found in the region. Another crucial set of materials includes 23 Axis of the Secret Source, 27 Sheath of the Secret Source, and 41 Heart of the Secret Source, which are obtained from the Secret Source Automaton boss near Natlan. Don't forget to prepare around 1.1 million Mora and 907 weapon experience crystal. I understand that there are quite a lot of materials to memorize, and it can feel overwhelming at times. If you happen to feel lost or unsure about any part, don't worry. To make things easier for you, I've organized and written down all the materials in detail. You can find everything listed in the description of this video, so feel free to check it out whenever you need a quick reference. Now, let's talk about artifacts. To optimize MAVUIKA's performance, the artifact sets you choose to farm should align with her intended role in your team composition. MAVUIKA can excel as either a main DPS or an off-field sub-DPS, and her artifact sets and stat priorities will vary depending on how you plan to use her. If you aim to build her as a main DPS, the 4-piece Obsidian Codex set is the best option. This set is specifically designed to maximize damage output, synergizing perfectly with MAVUIKA's abilities and making her a formidable damage dealer on the field. Another viable option for main DPS builds is the 4-piece Marechaussee Hunter set, which can work exceptionally well if Farina is part of your team. This set boosts damage based on specific synergies, such as increasing crit rate or crit damage under certain conditions, making it a strong alternative for players who want to experiment with team compositions. If you plan to use MAVUIKA as an off-field sub-DPS, the 4-piece Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City set becomes the optimal choice. This set enhances elemental damage for the entire party, allowing MAVUIKA to contribute significant off-field pyro damage, while also amplifying the overall damage output of your team. This makes it particularly effective in teams that rely on elemental reactions or coordinated bursts of elemental damage. For players who like to switch between roles or experiment with different playstyles, it might be necessary to farm both the Obsidian Codex set for main DPS and the Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City set for sub-DPS. These sets are tailored to distinct roles and do not overlap effectively, so having both options available will allow you to adapt MAVUIKA's build to suit your team's needs. When farming artifacts for MAVUIKA, it is important to prioritize stats that complement her strengths. For main stats, focus on Elemental Mastery or attack percent on the Sands, Pyro damage bonus on the Goblet, and either crit damage or crit rate on the Circlet. The choice between crit damage and crit rate depends on your weapon and substats. Aim for a balanced crit rate to crit damage ratio of approximately 1:2 for optimal performance. For substats, prioritize crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, and elemental mastery. These stats will help maximize her damage potential by improving both her raw damage output and her ability to trigger powerful elemental reactions. To efficiently farm these artifacts, target domains that drop the required sets in Natlan introduced in version 5.0 and beyond. Since artifact farming can be time-consuming and resin-intensive, it is crucial to manage your resources effectively. Alternate between farming artifacts and collecting MAVUIKA's Ascension and Talent materials to ensure steady progress in building her capabilities. Additionally, consider using condensed resin to maximize rewards from each domain run. By focusing your efforts on obtaining artifacts with optimal stats and sets that align with MAVUIKA's role in your team, you can fully unlock her potential as a powerful Pyro Archon in Genshin Impact. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It really helps the channel grow and motivates me to bring more content for you. See you in the next video.